Welcome back, everyone, to episode 11 of our Manchester City game. We have finally won that first piece of silverware, which puts us on to do our quadruple. But that could also just be scuppered right away in this episode. Our first match is the FA Cup quarter-final against Liverpool. And in our second match, we are going to have to overturn a 1-0 defeat against Juventus in the last 16 of the Champions League. So very, very tough games coming up. I have a bit of a dilemma here because the Juventus game is only in a couple of days. So whether to rest people or not, I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do is put out a full strength team. If we're a couple of goals up at half time, I might take a key player or two off the pitch and risk it from there. But I think we really do need a strong team to get through both of these matches, and hopefully they can stay fresh enough to win both of them. We are in a bit of a poor run of form. We've lost and drawn in our last two games, so we do need to turn it around here. Morale is not as high as it has been. Still in the green, but we do need to pick that up quite a bit. And hopefully we can keep the dream alive. Liverpool looking to play out from the back here. We have been the better team on the forefront throughout this match, but we've not really created the chances that you need to score a goal. Aguero, though, can slip it through. De Bruyne, well tackled by Alberto Moreno. We just need to create that one chance. I think one chance will probably settle this match. Liverpool certainly haven't offered enough, but I'm wary that they could hit us on the break. But here's Juan Bernat. Can he get in the cross? He looks for it, and Aguero's there. It's 1-0. We've got the lead. I think that one goal would do it today. I'd be surprised if this Liverpool team can score against us. So we need to hold out, batten down the hatches, and make sure we get the victory. I'm nervous here. I did take off Aguero, Toure, and De Bruyne. So if Liverpool equalise, we need to make sure we don't lose this tie. But Wilfried Bony's managed to get through, and he has scored. There it is. It's 2-0. We are comfortably going back to Wembley for the FA Cup semi-finals. A good routine win here today. And now we can focus on that Juventus match. Our three best players rested up and raring to go. Time just ticking down here. Bogdan keeps the ball in just about, but it doesn't matter. I think it's easily our victory today. Liverpool never really threatened, only one shot on target, and there it is. We are the best team in England by far. Now we need to see if we're the best team in Europe. Here is the FA Cup semi-final draw. Chelsea and Arsenal still in there. Hopefully we can get Palace in this and make sure that we can take out one of the better teams in the final. Let's start the draw. Arsenal. It's Arsenal City. That is going to be a very tough match. I think Arsenal, probably the one team we wanted to avoid in the semi-finals. I think we could have beaten Chelsea and we certainly could have beaten Palace. But who knows? Hopefully we can beat Arsenal, and Palace will cause an upset against Chelsea, leave us with a reasonably easy final. But either way, we need to beat the best teams to win these competitions, and at least we have made it to the semi-final and kept our dreams alive. Well, this is it, probably the most difficult game that we have had to play in this challenge. We've had the cup final against Chelsea, but I always felt we'd be in control of that tie. Here we're starting at a disadvantage. We haven't got the away goal. If Juventus score early here or score first in any way, we will need 3 goals. So I think 3 goals needs to be the target. I'm not going to rest anybody, even if they're tired. Everybody needs to play. Everybody needs to put in a good shift. Only a couple of changes from our last match. So it is trying to take that momentum and that morale from the Liverpool victory into this match and see if we can get the early goal to cancel out Juventus' advantage. I'm nervous, but I can't wait to win this match. Free kick for Juventus. Could this be that early goal? We have got it away. Toure on the ball. He's got David Silva ahead of him. Players making a run down the right too if Joe Hart can pick out the pass. Hanging on to it for quite a bit of time there, but John Stones finds De Bruyne. Can we get that early goal inside 4 minutes? Sergio Aguero's got it, but he's given it away to Marquisio. Now Paul Pogba can launch something for Juventus. Morata just holding on to the ball there. We can't get the tackle. We're not pressing like we normally would. And now Cuadrado's in behind, and there's Dybala. And it took 5 minutes. I said we'd need 3 goals today. That is why. And we've got a real mountain to climb now. Another free kick for Juventus. In it goes. There's Pereira. And I think that's probably over for us now. We need 4 goals in under an hour. And Juventus are just far and away a better team than we are. But Nats managed to steal that ball away and play in David Silva. Has he got support up with him? He does look for Sterling, and we have got 1 goal back. 30 minutes to find 3 more goals. I think it's still too big an ask, but we need to go for it. We have got it now. Delph out to Sterling. And he's given it straight to Sandro. Got it back. Toure looking for Aguero off the shoulder of the defender. He has got in there. Saved. Silva. David Silva gets one back. 10 minutes to find 2 more goals. I think this is going to be it for us today. It's hard to be calling this an unfair result. I think Juventus were just a lot stronger than us with the likes of Paul Pogba in the team. We've got quite a bit of work to do in midfield. And the challenge is over for this season. We're not going to be able to do the quadruple. We're out of the Champions League already. Not happy with the team there. We did have a bit of a comeback in the second half, but we left it far too late. Had the 2 chances against the woodwork gone into the goal, we would actually have gone through today. But I don't think luck was all that was against us. Juventus just are one of the best teams in Europe at the moment, and we've got a lot of work to do to get up to their standard by this point of next year. We are out of the Champions League. That's very disappointing, going out in the last 16, especially after we won the group. Juventus weren't able to win theirs. There's the problem. And now we need to focus on seeing if we can do the domestic treble, beat Arsenal in the semi-final, see out Tottenham in the league. Our next few games are all league games. Big game against Tottenham towards the end of this episode, but we need to get through the match at Newcastle first and just see out the rest of the league season. Going with another full-strength side today. It is the international break after this match, so the players will get a bit of a chance to rest up, hopefully, if they're not too overused in the internationals. We need to get a win, make sure the league season is back on track before those FA Cup semi-finals. I think we do get a week's rest between FA Cup matches at this point in the competition, so should just be a case of seeing out the league games, making sure we pick up the points and the goals, and try and finish the season in some style, win that treble, and then maybe next year we can go a step further. Newcastle on the attack. Kondogbia has managed to get there. Florenzi flicks out brilliantly to Silva. He's looking for Aguero down the line. Gomez has got there, but he's played it short, and Aguero is pouncing in there to put our team 1 goal ahead. His 28th goal of the season. Can he make it to 30 in this game? Corner from Silva to Otamendi. Company. 2-0. Toure looking for Zabaleta. Can he get the ball across? He puts it in. He's found Silva. 3-0. Corner from Anita. He's put it in. There's Papi Cisse. 3-1. Disappointing we can't get the clean sheet, but Newcastle have been holding their own today. We are fortunate to be 3 goals to the good, but they have pegged us back. We need to see this out from here. Our turn from the corner. Silva looks for Florenzi on the edge of the box. He can line up a shot, finds Toure instead. Toure is looking to spin his man, picks out De Bruyne. He does shoot, and what a shot that was, right into the top corner. 4-1 now. And that's 3 more points in our title campaign. Newcastle found Cisse again. 4-2. Cisse with 2 headers. We need to do more in our defence there. That is full time. It has finished 4-2. It should have been 4-0. Both of the goals that Cisse scored should have been defended better. But it is 3 more points in the title run. And we have now qualified for the Champions League next season. Obviously we want a lot more than that, but with about 8 games left to go, we're in a very good position to win this title. We now have the biggest game of our league season so far. It's first versus second. We are at home. You might remember that early on in the season we drew away from home against Tottenham when they were top of the league. We've now switched positions. With 8 games left to go, we are 10 points clear at the top of the league. So if we win this, we go 13 points clear with just 21 points to play for. If we lose, it's just 7 points. So we need to make sure that we don't lose today, that we at least hold Spurs to a draw. I think if we win, that is probably the title sewn up. We can focus on winning the FA Cup and getting the treble. But as you can see, another international break means another injury to Sergio Aguero. Probably not going to play Sterling up front. I think I will give Wilfred Bonney the chance. He did score for us against Liverpool when we needed that second goal, so he's deserved a chance to start up front. Otherwise, a pretty strong squad going out there, and I do expect us to get the win. Corner from Florenzi to Silva, finds Kondogbia, and there's Vincent Kompany at the back post. Excellent little corner move there with Kondogbia flicking it on to Kompany at the back post. 1-0, we are leading Spurs. The title is coming back to City. Chance from the free kick. De Bruyne in. Kompany's there off the bar. There's actually no highlights in this match, but we have got that one goal. And there's the full-time whistle. It's 1-0. We have beaten Spurs. We are now 13 points clear at the top of the league. Just 7 games left to play. I don't think anybody has ever lost a league title from a position like that before. Even Newcastle would have struggled to have thrown this away under Kevin Keegan. We're surely going to win the league this season. It's all about the FA Cup now. We'll probably run through our remaining Premier League games quite quickly in the highlights, maybe just show the goals. We got one more match in this episode against West Brom, and then the big match of next episode is the FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. Now time for the final match of the episode. Not too much change in the team. Kalichi and Nacho starting up front. Otherwise, our strongest possible team. Aguero is still out injured, but we should get a comfortable 3 points today. Well, there's a very disappointing board draw. I think it might actually be our first 0-0 of the season. Maybe we've had one other one. But we had 16 shots, 9 of which on target, and still failed to get the goal. I think we're really missing Sergio Aguero, especially in this match. And it's going to be a race against time to get him fit in time for that FA Cup match. We have moved 14 points clear, but Tottenham do have that game in hand. Only 6 league games left this season, 8 in total if you include the FA Cup matches. Obviously, knocked out of the Champions League in this episode. Very disappointing. It means we have to wait till next season to try and achieve our goal of the quadruple. We have already won the Capital One Cup. We are going to win the Premier League, barring any major accident. So it's now all about the FA Cup. Can we beat Arsenal, and will we then have to play Chelsea in the final? Either way, a very disappointing episode, being knocked out by Juventus. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you've got any suggestions or ideas, do let me know in the comments. And please like the video if you're enjoying it. Lets me know you are. And thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.